for the commission. With me here in the hearing room is Vice Chairman Terry Wheeler immediately behind me, and to my left, Commissioner June Michaud, and our Secretary and Attorney, Stephen Pelfrey, in the back, and Alexandra Bendette is with us she's on our staff and operating the WebEx. Virtually, we have Commissioner Bill Peasley and Commissioner Alex Guest and Linda Garrett, who's our stenographer. So we're glad to be with y'all this morning. We have only one item on the agenda besides some possible administrative matters. And the first case is, and the only case is from Wilkes County, and it's Emmanuel Aframian, 20 Property Tax Commission 0388. Still a motion to dismiss, and Mr. Johnson is here representing the county. Let me ask Mr. Johnson, have you had any contact, or Mr. Alexander, Mr. Hamilton, have you had any contact with the taxpayer, Emmanuel Aframian?
No, sir, I have not.
I have not either.
Okay. So no one else is on the WebEx site, so apparently there's no one here. The taxpayer's not here, or anyone attorney representing him. All right. Mr. Johnson, we'll hear from you as to the motion that Wilkes County has filed to dismiss.
Yes, sir. Good morning. The motion to dismiss is based on the fact that the taxpayer's appeal was filed untimely. The county, through its Board of Equalization and Review, mailed a notice of a decision to the taxpayer on July 24th, 2020. Mr. Aframian then filed a notice of appeal with the commission on August the 25th, 2020. That was more than 30 days after the mailing of a decision by the Board of Equalization and Review. In September, on September the 11th, the commission secretary sent a notice to Mr. Aframian and advised him that his appeal was untimely and would be subject to dismissal on the county's motion. And based on the fact that the appeal was filed untimely, we would move the commission to dismiss the taxpayer's appeal.
All right. I believe that there's an affidavit in the file from Mr. Hamilton about the mailing from the county. Looks like he was, what, 1 day late?
That's correct.
Okay. All right. Mr. Pelfrey, I believe you've checked the file and proper notices and everything was sent out.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, by a letter dated November 17th, 2020, both parties or all parties were notified of today's hearing.
Okay. All right. Questions or comments from commissioners? All right. Mr. Johnson, anything else you want to add?
No, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Do I hear a motion as to this matter 20 Property Tax Commission 0388 in the matter of Emmanuel Aframian on the county's motion, Wilkes County's motion to dismiss?
So moved.
Okay. All right. I have a motion by Vice Chairman Wheeler. Do I have a second?
Second.
That Commissioner Guest seconds. Any further discussion or questions? All right, all in favor of the motion, say aye.
Aye.
Anybody? No, I think that was everybody, so the motion is unanimous, and the motion to dismiss filed by Wilkes County is granted. Thank you, Mr. Johnson and Mr. Hamilton.
Thank you very much.
Hope things are going well in Wilkes County. Y'all had any snow yet?
Not yet.
Thankfully, not yet.
Okay. All right, well, have a nice Christmas.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Do we have, Steve, do we have other matters that we want to talk about? We did talk Monday about discussing maybe briefly the calendar for January, February, March, probably April, and seeing what kind of cases we might be able to hear during those months, and hopefully getting at least one case we could try out and see how it works on a more complex case that we're going to be doing virtually.
Yes, sir. We have nothing further for the record today. I don't know if we want to continue this off the record, but
Okay, yeah, we can go off the record. I don't think there's any reason for that discussion to go forward.
in response, we have talked with, I have talked with our real property and personal property supervisors and asked them to try to identify hearings that could be scheduled relatively early so that the commission can evaluate, the practicality, I guess, of a hearing that involves a little bit more than we've seen so far.